All right, we're doing this. Hey now, everybody. Okay, now I found myself going out of town for work for 5 weeks, pretty much 5 weeks straight. And the first week went from total gold mine, as you saw, to things just devolving by the final week into me going, hey, at least I tried. And just because I had a rental car, because I didn't want to put that many miles on mine, I had a rental, so I figured let's drive. You know what I'm saying? So last week I drove about an hour and a half to a cluster of stores, and just today, it's Saturday night, I just got back. I drove 4.5 hours to a whole nother place. Now I was in this city about a year ago, about a year and a half ago, and I've been dying to go back. So, I was able to kind of focus on the stores that were good about a year and a half ago. So, yeah, let's do it. I just picked this up today. This is Batman 700. This is the DC 75th anniversary variant. It's a cover swipe of the first appearance of the Red Hood. This book is so tough to find. I've been searching for this book for, I want to say, close to 2 years. No, you know what? I'll take that back. How about a year and change? I've been searching for this book for a year and change. And in the year and change, the stores that I've been to, like I've been to a lot of stores, like a lot stores. And this book just wasn't there. So I was extremely excited to have found Batman 700, the 75th anniversary variant. Oh, this is such a cool cover. This is a Mike Mignola variant. I paid $15 for it. You know, I mean, and this book, I think, seems to top out at 30. So, I mean, 15, you know, of course you'd be happier paying less, but at the same time, you know, well, there's no way I was going to leave it there, especially for 15. So finally found it. Yay for me. Okay, now this is from last week. What is this? This is pretty much. Now, I went to a cluster of stores last week, and believe it or not, this is pretty much the only book that I found there. Wow, those cluster of stores were bad. Those were some shitty ass stores. Wow, really bad. But anyway, this is pretty much the only book that I found at these stores. Comico Primer number 5. This has been on my want list for a few months now. This is the first appearance of the Max by Sam Keith, and this is Sam Keith's first published artwork, I believe. Yes. So I paid $20 for this. This book is probably in, I want to say, in fine plus VF minus condition. Like I said, paid $20 for it. I think in this condition probably can go for, I don't know, this cover is kind of shitty to me. I don't like this cover. Like, tan cover. This is like one of the worst comic book covers I think I've ever seen. Yes, there's titties on the cover, but this is a horrible cover. Just bad. I don't even want to spend too much time on it. Let's move on. Now this is from the main city where I had to work. This is X-Men Second Coming. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Hold on. Before I get to that, this is also from last week. That city. I got the Preacher white suit variant for the white suit variant figure. So yeah, that's cool, right? That's cool. Like, this is pretty much, I mean, that primer and this Preacher figure is pretty much the only thing that I found in that one particular area. Honestly, I don't even know the name of the city, really. God, I like the area. I forgot the name of it, really. But anyway, I paid $30 for this, and actually all the other Preacher figures were there, but I didn't feel like paying $30 for the rest of them. You know, $30 a piece for the rest of them. So I've just kind of focused on this one. This is definitely the harder to find one of the harder to find figures. Actually, figure to find, pretty much. So yeah, got this. I don't know how much this figure goes for. I think it might go for, I want to say, I think it goes for about 80 or something like that, 80 to 100. So yeah, I figured I'd pick it up for 30. Good enough, right? Okay, we're moving along with, what is this? This is X-Men Second Coming #2 variant. Okay, that's a mouthful, but I don't know. I was at a store and they had variants for $5, so I figured I'd pick this up. There's not a lot on this, and when I looked this up, the last sale for this was for $50 on eBay. So somebody was willing to pay $50 for this. I got this for $5. It's really cool looking David Finch cover. So got it for $5. All right, moving on. What is this? What is this? Now I paid $10 for this. This is All New X-Men #12. I believe this is a 1 in 10 variant. I don't know. I basically paid what the book goes for, but I really dug this cover. I was super into this cover, so I just figured I'd get it. Man, this is a really cool Wolverine Phoenix cover. And the book, and what's so surprising that the book just doesn't go for anything, and this is probably one of the coolest X-Men covers I think I've ever seen. Really cool. Okay, we're moving on. All right. Okay. Now, I happened to go to the comic book store on a Wednesday during the week, and I came across 2 copies of Harley Quinn's Gang of Harleys #5. This is the 1 in 25 variant. Now, Gang of Harleys is one of those titles I pretty much make sure to steer clear of, just because, you know, that's just something Gang of Harleys is just something I don't want to get into. It just isn't. But I just thought this cover was just so undeniable that I figured, hey, why not pick it up? And what was funny, like, there were 3 copies there, and I left one there. I am such a good person. And these were only $5 a piece. So really close to cover price. And I saw what they were going for. Like, they want to top out, these want to top out at 40 a piece. So I figured I'd pick up 2. Now, I go back to the same store the following Wednesday, okay? Go back to the same store, and the 3rd copy was still there, sitting on the rack. And you know what? I said, screw it, I'm going to pick it up. So I have 3 copies of this for $5 a piece, and that means I really have to sell one of these. So I'll probably just sell it for 40. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're moving along. Here we go with Venom #38. First appearance of Mania. Now, I'm still trying to determine if Mania is a cool name for a superhero character, and I have determined that it is. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Initially, this book was going crazy, you know, like $30, $40. It's kind of simmering down a little bit. I still think it'll probably be like a $10 to $15 book when it's all said and done, which is cool. I paid, you know, cover price for it. I actually have 2 more copies of this, and not unlike showing these 3 copies of the Gang of Harleys, showing more than 1 copy of Venom #38 would be kind of pitiful. So I'm only just showing you 1. All right, what else? Now, here's a book that I've wanted for a very long time. I've been wanting this for about a year. Also, this is Wonder Woman #602. This is the Alex Garner variant. I paid $10 for this. I basically, again, paid what this book goes for. I don't know. I mean, you could probably find it for $10 somewhere. I think on eBay there were a few. I think there might be even a few that are cheaper than this, I think. But I don't know. Found it. Cool cover. So I think I've completed my Alex Garner Wonder Woman cover run, I think. Ah, okay, we're moving on. Found that for 10. It can, like the last couple of eBay sales for this, they've had this go for, I think, like 30 or something like that. I think 10 is the most I would have been willing to pay for it. So, yeah. Okay, now here's a book I absolutely know nothing about. This is Fearless Defenders. This is number 4. This is a 1 in 50 variant. There are no copies of this at all on eBay. I've tried searching. I tried a deep search on this, and the only thing that I could come up with to just see what this book goes for is I found an online store, an online comic book store that had this at $120 something. Now nobody's bought it at that price, so take from that what you will. But I don't know. I paid cover price for it, so like $3. It was in the discount bin, so yeah, okay, all right, yeah, it's a cool enough cover. So, and like, there's just nothing on this book, like no information or just to kind of get a gauge of what this book goes for. So, okay, yeah, all right, okay, we're moving along. What is this? I don't know. This is something I probably shouldn't have bought. This is Uncanny X-Force number 15. Another variant. Yes. 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 People are so mad about... I got a comment on my last video from this guy. He's like, how are you buying variant for it? And I was like, well, the fuck is it to you? People get mad when you buy stuff that they don't want you to buy. I'm like, God damn. But anyway, it's just funny to me. But anyway, this is Uncanny X-Force number 15. I don't know. It's a cool enough cover. Yeah, I paid 10. I don't know. It's just something to buy. I don't know. It can go for like 20 to 30, but I don't know. Man, I'm not that excited over it. So I'll probably be looking to get rid of it. Okay, now these books here, along with this Batman 700. Now these are all from the area that I drove 4.5 hours to. We're rounding out with Avenging Spider-Man number 9. Now this was $8. It's probably, I want to say this book is in VF condition. Now if you find a copy of Avenging Spider-Man number 9, now, and especially like a discount copy, because I've come across a few discount copies that don't have this. Okay, now, if you buy a copy at a discount and it doesn't have this, I don't know, to me, like this thing, if it's peeled and it exposes the digital code, to me, it's incomplete, and I steer clear of it. Even at a cheap price, I wouldn't buy it. So, and I got suckered about a year and a half ago where I bought a copy for $5, but it was missing that little cover over the digital code. So, to me, I'd steer clear of books that don't have that little sticker over the digital code. But anyway, Avenging Spider-Man number 9, got this for $8. So, and it's in VF condition. And I think once we get closer to Captain Marvel on the big screen, this book will heat up even more. And like all the other stores where I found this, they wanted like $35 to $50, so I'm like, screw that, I ain't paying that, especially since I have like 1 million copies of these already. So oh my god, you know what, am I gonna go there right now? You know what, let's go there. Let's take it there. Secret Avengers number 21, the Venom variant. I found this for $10, just chilling out in the variant section. I could not believe it. I was so floored to find this. Yeah, what can I say? I just said it already. But yeah, how awesome is that? Let's stare at this for a while. I mean, oh, you know what? Yeah, I want to make a point. Uh these Venom variants are insanely expensive. And believe it or not, this is easy $200 book. Easy $200 book raw. Okay? Ungreat like the last one, two, three, four, five. The last 5 eBay sales for this were $200, $200 to $250, and this is like one of the low end Venom variants too. So I can't believe I found this for like no, like this made driving 4.5 hours out worth it. Honest to God, it made the total 4.5 hour trip worth it. I do have to say. So that's Moon Knight. That's Captain America, and that's Black Widow as Venom. Okay, all right, that's cool. All right, that's all good. All right, got you for $10. Yeah. So it's gonna be joining my Adam Hughes covers. Yeah, I found my. See, it makes they look pretty together, don't they? It's like a sexy sandwich. Yes. All right. We are moving along. What is this? I found, I don't know, for some odd reason, I just had this on my want list. We're moving along. So say goodbye to Secret Avengers number 21 Venom variant. Yes, sir. Got you for $10. Yes, sir. All right. This is Marvel Superheroes. This is fall 1992, or you can call it Marvel Superheroes number 11, whichever you prefer. Now, all the cheap copies have dried up on eBay, and the significance of this is that this has unpublished art from Miss Marvel number 25, from volume 1 of number 25, which was never published. Number 25 was never published, so they basically put it in here. And I found this for a couple of bucks, and I don't know. I guess I don't want to say it's tough to find because I found it and as soon as I put it on my want list, but I don't know. It's just something to look out for. Okay, so yeah. So Miss Marvel number 25 was never published, so they put the artwork in here and they added artwork to continue the story. So there you go. Just something to look forward to. Just something to look for, rather. Okay, what is this? Oh, here's another variant that I was totally looking for. You know what? No, let's not go there just yet. Are we going to go there just yet? Yes, we are going to go there. Lois and Clark. This is Superman, Lois and Clark, number 1. This is a 1 in 25 variant. This book has been so tough to find ever since it came out and kind of showed up on my personal radar. This book has been so tough to find. So tough to find. And it's weird because I wouldn't even know where to look. Jesus Christ. But the Superman section of any comic book store is just like this vast wasteland of just Superman comics that just aren't worth anything. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, where do you even start? It's like, okay, Superman miniseries, do you start, you know? So I just kind of gave up hope, but I came across the same place where I got my Venom variant. I got this as well. I don't know, I was just chilling in the variant section. So yeah, gotcha. You looking pretty. This is a really cool looking cover too. Yeah, I paid I paid. Now this book goes for, I want to say it goes for about 50. Goes for 50. On the high end goes for 50. Paid 25 for it. Again, of course, you'd love to pay less, but for 25, I figure that's good enough, especially for a book that I've been searching for forever. So yeah, why not? What is which is weird because I paid less for this than I did for my Secret Avengers number 21 Venom variant. Go figure, right? All All right, what else? Ooh, another cool variant that I've been searching for. This is Batgirl, number 31. This is a Batman 66 Mike Allred variant. Now this is definitely not an expensive book. I think at the most this book will go for like 15, 20 at the most so far, but I don't know. I just don't think this book is on a lot of people's radars. This is an insanely gorgeous Batgirl cover. What else did I want to say? I picked this up for cover price. It's like I found this for like $3. Really not expensive, but really, 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 really tough to find out in the wild. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just now noticing the silhouette of all these Batman villains. I'm just now noticing that. So that makes it even cooler. But yeah, beautiful cover, man. This is and just a super oh man. What's the word I'm looking for? I said insanely gorgeous. What's another adjective I can add to this before I flame out? Forget it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful cover. It's a really, really awesome looking Batgirl cover that you should be on the lookout for. Yes. All right, we're moving along. This is a book I've been wanting too. Shadow Man number 16. This has been on my want list for a while. This book does not go for anything. I think I paid cover price for it, which is $4, which I'm fine with. This book really does not go for anything, but it's a really, really cool looking Punk Mambo variant cover. So yeah, because I remember showing off those. I do believe this is the first cover appearance of Punk Mambo. So, yeah. I remember showed Shadow Man number 13, first appearance of Punk Mambo. Ever since then, I've been wanting this. So, yeah, found it in person. Yeah. Okay, we're moving along. All right, here's another really super cool cover that I found. This is Captain Britain. I guess I better move back on this one. This is Captain Britain, number 19. This is this isn't a variant. This is I'm so used to buying variants. This is Captain Britain, number 19. I found this for $12. Actually, no, I found this for $13. First appearance of Lance Hunter. And I believe he's kind of like the part of the British version of S.H.I.E.L.D. Ever since there was talk of a Marvel TV show featuring Mockingbird and the character Lance Hunter, ever since then, this book has become very hard to find and relatively expensive. But I think that TV show died, so I don't know, but this book is still in people's consciousness, so it's become really tough to find. And I can't believe I found this for like $13. And it's a really, really cool cover. This book is insanely tough to find. Everything is insanely tough to find. Every book here that I've picked up is insanely tough to find. But I found it. You want to know why? Because I drove 4.5 hours to a bunch of stores where you're dabbling in this. I'm dedicated. That's why. But Captain Britain, number 19, really tough book to find, and I found it. And it's in really, really nice shape. Actually, you know what? I never even looked inside of here, because I noticed, like, a lot of these books, they have, like, activities and shit in here where you can, write in it. And I don't think, it's in pretty pristine condition. Oh, I'll show you Lance Hunter. You'll be so disappointed with Lance Hunter. That's him right here. Doesn't he look? He is like the drabbest looking son of a bitch, isn't he? Wow. Yikes, you are drab, bro. But this book is in really, really nice condition, and it's a UK import, so it makes it even tougher to find. I'm like, Jesus, what are these UK imports doing in America? Illegal immigrants. Get them the fuck out of the country. Yeah. Okay, we're moving on. I'm joking, everybody. What is this? Swamp Thing number 50. I found this for $4. This is the, and it's in like really like near mint condition too. Swamp Thing number 50. First unofficial appearance of the Justice League Dark. So I found it for $4 in near mint condition. Can't go wrong with that. So these are my books. Found some really cool things. I found Preacher. I found, what else did I find? Found that. That's cool. Found that. That's cool. Well, at least to me anyway. Please tell me it's cool, y'all. Found that. Yeah. Found another cheap-ass Venom variant. It might not be cheap to you. When you find one, you pay through the nose. What? I don't know what the fuck y'all people are doing. Why are you paying $200 for this? I still don't know why. Is it to like? Is it because it's rare? I don't know. Is it? I mean, is it to show your love of Venom? I don't get it. But you go ahead and pay $10. Pay $200 for it. I'll pay $10 for it. I'm flubbing my words, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, we're moving along. Actually no, we're not moving along. You know what? Here's all these books that I still have yet to get to. These are from months ago. Okay? I still got all that to go through. And I'm just talking now. So, that's my haul. Yep, that's my haul. I'll see you. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.